Hi everyone, how you doing? So in this video what I'm going to go over is Budapest by George Ezra. I've had a lot of my students coming up to me and asking to play a lot of the George Ezra songs, and Budapest has been one of my favourite ones to play. It's quite good. Again, so it's got different strumming patterns, so this one you're working more on your hammer-ons, this one through the E major chord, and gets you working on some of your power chords as well that we can go on to. So the first way I'm going to play it is George Ezra plays it in a different way. So he plays different chords, so if you see him play live you'll see him play some different chords. I'll go over them in the next bit that I'm going to play, but this one is going to be slightly different chords. So if you're wanting to play it in the standard tune, and he tunes his guitar down a whole step when he plays it. So if you want to play along with the song without having to detune your guitar, this is how you can play it without worrying about having to detune your guitar, like tune your guitar down a whole step or anything. But once I've gone through this, I'll go through the chords he uses in the actual version that he plays in the album. Alright, so there's only 3 chords in the song, which is good, and the first chord that we're going to be playing is our E major chord. Also, if you're wanting to play along with just the chords that I'm going to show you here, and you want to play along with the song, put a capo on your first fret. So we'll start off with our E major chord, which is your middle finger, 5th string. I'll say what fret it's on with the capo on. I'll just say them how 2nd fret, even though the capo on the 1st fret is the 3rd fret. But so what you're going to be doing is middle finger, 5th string, 2nd fret, and then your 3rd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and then your 1st finger, 3rd string, 1st fret. So what we're going to do to start is it's just going to be a finger picking pattern for this, and what we're going to do is your thumb is just going to hit the 6th string, and then your middle finger is going to hit the 4th string, and your 3rd finger is going to hit the 3rd string, and that's going to be together, so you just get, and that's that there. So if you're just going to be, if this is your first time doing finger picking, what I would suggest is just sit and practice doing that just now, just so you can get used to, your fingers can get used to that picking pattern, because that is genuinely the picking pattern throughout the whole song. That's genuinely what you're just doing there. So if you want to just take a while, if it's your first time going through this, the finger picking, just sit and take some time and do that. Then once you're feeling confident, have a go at the song. So what we do, we do that, and once you've done that, you're going to lift your middle finger off, and your thumb's going to hit the 5th string, and then you're going to hammer on to the 2nd fret on the 5th string, and then you're going to hit the 3rd and the 4th string again. So all together that just goes. And that's your intro and the first bit of your verse there. And that's that. Right, so when you're playing that bit, when you're starting off doing that bit, it's 8 times that he does it. So I count it 1, 2, 3. So every time you hit the 6th string open, I just count that as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll be doing that 16 times, and then once he's done that, he just goes to his A major chord. And this time, you don't need to worry about hammer-ons or anything on this one. So you just go to your A major chord, your 1st finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, middle finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger, 2nd string, 2nd fret. In this one, all you're going to be doing is your thumb's going to be hitting the 5th string. And what you can actually do, you don't need to worry about your 3rd finger being on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, because I don't think he actually hits that one. The way I've been playing it anyway is just my 1st finger in the 4th string, 2nd fret, and my middle finger in the 3rd string in the 2nd fret. And you can just play it like that there. So it'll be your thumb hitting the 5th string open, and then your middle finger hitting the 4th string, 3rd finger hitting the 3rd string again. And that's how he does that bit there. Right. And he does that bit 8 times. So again, every time I hit the bass string, I always count that as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that's it finished. Then once you've done that 8 times, you're going back onto the E major chord, and when you're playing that, I think it is back to 4 times. You get with that bit. So you just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's. Alright, so I'll play that from the beginning all the way through, just till we got to the same amount of times, the amount of times that I said how you play that in the song, and then we'll go over the chorus there, okay? That's your verse, that's your intro and your verse, just there for you. And then when you get into the chorus, it gets a wee bit difficult at the chorus. So the first chord that you're going to be playing is your B major chord. So that's your first finger on the 5th string in the 2nd fret. And then what you can do is you can either get your 3rd finger to bar the 2nd, 3rd and 4th string in the 4th fret, or you can just use your middle finger in the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd string, and your pinky on the 2nd string, and you can play your B major chord just like that there. I personally find that one easier. I think playing it like that, it just feels like my fingers are kind of too cramped together, so you can practice just on that bit there, but whatever way you find comfier, that's for you. Right, so what we do there, once you're in the chorus, so again exact same picking, so you're going to hit the 5th string, and then you're going to, so again you've got your first finger hitting the 4th string, middle finger hitting the 3rd string, and your pinky hitting the 2nd string. And you're just going to do that 4 times. Alright, so you just do 1, 2, 3, 4, then you're going back to your A, 1, 2, oops, play that right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're back to your E major, and then that's just your 3, 4, and then you go into your verse, and you're just playing the verse the exact same way you just done before, so just carrying on with your E major, then swapping onto your A major, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, back to E, 2, 3, 4, and A, then E, 3, 4, and then you're back into your chorus and playing the exact same thing again, so back to your B major, 1, 2, 3, 4, then your A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your E, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so the first time he does the chorus, he just does it once over, so we'll just do his B, A, then E, and then he plays that going into the verse, and then the second time he does his chorus, he does it twice over. So the same chords, same strumming, and back. And that's that there. So that is George Ezra's Budapest. Right? So that is, if you want to play that one in standard tuning, if you want to play along with the actual song for that one, then you can get yourself a capo, put it on the 1st fret, and then you just play the chords here, E major, A major, and what was the other one? B major. That was the other one, I could not remember that there. And that's your chords there if you want to play along. If you want to play the way he's actually playing it, so if you want to tune your guitar down a whole step, then what you'll be doing, so it's pretty much just the same picking pattern, just different chords. So we'll be playing his G chord, and it's the exact same strings, you're hitting the exact same picking pattern that you got there. So all he does with his G chord is his 3rd finger, 6th string, 3rd fret, middle finger, 5th string, 2nd fret, and then his thumb hitting the 5th and the 6th string, his 3rd finger hitting the 4th string, his middle finger, sorry, hitting the 4th string, his third finger hitting the 3rd string, and that's that there. And then the next chord he goes to, instead of his A major, you'll go on to your C major, and then back up to your G. And then for the chorus, you just go down to your D major. But again, you don't need to worry about putting your middle finger in the 1st string on the 2nd fret. You can just keep your 1st finger on the your 1st finger 3rd string 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger in the 2nd string 3rd fret, and then you're just going to be hitting the 4th string open, and then your 3rd finger hitting the 2nd string, your middle finger hitting the 3rd string, with your thumb hitting the 4th string, and that's, and then onto C, and then onto G. So again, I'll play that again just from the beginning, using the G, D and C chords, and then you can have a practice at whatever version you feel happier playing. Right, so that just goes. You there. So I'll give you another quick tip just for the G and the C chord. Again, you can play it whatever way you feel comfier playing, but there's a wee shortcut that you can do. So some people, what they do when they're playing their G chord, they'll play it just like that there, which there's nothing wrong with, but I'd say probably the original way of playing your G chord, so I've been playing it. But there's a wee shortcut that you can do. So if you're going on to your C major chord next, you can just use different fingers. So you can use your middle finger in the 5th string in the 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger in the 6th string in the 3rd fret, so that when you're going on to your C chord, all you're doing is moving your middle finger down 1 string, and then your 3rd finger down 1 string, and that's you there. And that's that there. There's also one thing I forgot to mention actually, which I'll say now. When you're going on to your C major chord, you'll be doing your 3rd finger will be hitting the 2nd string, and your middle finger will be hitting the 3rd string. So you'll get that there. Helps if I play it right. So when you're playing your G chord, thumb's going to be hitting the 6th string and the 5th string. 3rd finger will be hitting the 3rd string, and your middle finger will be hitting the 4th string. So you can get that there. Then you go on to your C chord, you're going to be playing your normal C chord, with your 1st finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, middle finger 4th string 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger in the 5th string in the 3rd fret. And again, just, so you can add in your pinky to the 2nd string. So it'll be your thumb hitting the 5th string, middle finger hitting the 4th string, 3rd finger hitting the 3rd string, and your pinky hitting the 2nd string. You can get that there. And that's you there. Right, so that is Budapest by George Ezra. So I'll let you get on and have a practice with that. I hope you enjoy it, and if there are any other songs that you're wanting me to put up on the Facebook page, just give me a message and let me know, and I'll have it up as soon as possible. And feel free to like and share the video as much as you want, and if you could give the Facebook page a like and a share as well, that would be brilliant. So I hope you enjoy that one, and I'll have another video up as soon as possible. Right, bye.